Hey everybody, this is Organic Dairyman. How's everybody doing today? Today is Wednesday, September 5th. And as you can see, I have the New Holland 86.7 behind me. And we're having some issues with the cooling fan, or the air conditioner fan in the cab up there. It's not working right now. Well, it does kind of work. Like sometimes when you slam the door, it will work, and then sometimes it will quit working. And yes, I did check the fuse. The fuse is fine. It's not burnt out or anything. So I'm thinking it's a connection of some sorts. You know, the fan motors could be getting bad too. So, but they're all on top of the cab. It's a little different than like the John Deeres of the same age. You know, they have their fans like behind the seat and everything. And here, everything is up top of the cab. So I'm gonna have to take and lift the roof cover up, and then yeah, and then I got to take another cover loose to get to those fans. And so I'm gonna start working at it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done here this afternoon here yet, but I'm gonna start working at it. And then there's another issue too we're having with the tractor. It's not like it's something that is an emergency to fix or anything, but it's something that needs to be addressed sometime later on. We're having some issues with the brakes on here. They seem to be not holding. I mean, it seems like they're losing pressure. So, you know, I think I maybe mentioned this in another video in the past, not how many videos ago, but anyways, we're having some issues with that. The brakes not holding pressure. So anyways, I talked to the one of the New Holland mechanics, and he said he thought that he sat down here because obviously these are wet disc brakes, and he thinks that the brake piston, the seal is going bad in there, and it's not holding oil pressure properly, or the oil's leaking back. Anyways, he said to try pumping the brakes and see if they work. So I pumped the brakes, and they do work. If you pump them several times, and they'll work. And it will usually hold during the operation of the tractor, pretty much. But once you shut it off, you know, then you got to repump it every time. And he said another thing to try doing is try bleeding the brakes. There's some bleed plugs back in here someplace. You can't really see it in the camera here, but they're in there. Oh, there it is. I can't get my hand in there to point. It's so tight. Right there, right here, my fingers right in there. That's where the bleed off, the bleed air is. You know, it could be getting air in the system too. So but yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna start working at it here and just get things loosened up. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done here today or not. I was gonna go off here leave at 5 o'clock here because we got to go to we don't have to go, but we just want to go. I'm going to go off to a Pioneer field plot tour, just to check out some of their conventional varieties of their corn and soybeans, and you know, non-GMO varieties, and just for some fellowship and for some free food and stuff like that. So, but we got to leave here. I don't know, about another hour and a half or so I gotta go. So I'm gonna work at it here while I'm waiting and see what I can find out. So I'll get to working on it, and I'll keep you posted here. Okay, as you can see, I was blowing off the top of here. I got the hood loose and everything. Got it propped up here. I've never had this, or hood or roof, whatever you want to call this. I've never had it off on here before. So yeah, this is what it looks like under here. And so now I've just got to take I gotta take all these little bolts loose, get this cover off, get down in here and see what in the world is going on with this thing, because I don't know. I just think it's got to be a bad connection, ground connection or something. But yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna keep working at this, and I'll get this cover off a little bit. I'll get back to you. Okay, I got all the screws loose here, and so now I'm gonna just take this cover off, and we will see what's in there together. Because I don't know, I've never had this cover off before. Let's see here. Oh. So. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is what it looks like here, and I'm trying to figure out the fans are obviously under here. So I suppose I gotta take off one more thing. I don't see where the I see the fan switch is back behind here, so yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to dig a little deeper. I did forget to mention too at the beginning of this video that obviously we need to get this thing fixed, but we're gonna put this on the silage cutter or the forage harvester for chopping corn silage, and so we want to use this because, well, this tractor is a little more fuel efficient than the John Deere 4840 that we have. And you know, obviously too, we got the mechanics that we're driving here if we need extra traction and stuff. That's kind of like why we want to use it. And that and the 4842, the injectors, like I say, they're dribbling a little bit, and it's getting a little bit of fuel in the oil, just a little tiny bit, not much. But so we don't want to run that tractor any more than we have to. So we need to get this. I need to get these fans working. I mean, the compressor is working just fine, but it's just the fans that, like, it's kind of hit and miss. So I'm gonna keep digging here a little deeper here and see what I can find in here, and I'll get back with you and let you know what I find out. So okay, I don't know if it's a good thing or it's a bad thing, but I don't know. I got the fan motors, they're working now. Obviously I got that cover off that was on there, and the only thing that I did is, well, I don't think this thing had anything to do with this. Is usually the evaporator sensor, temperature sensor thing that tells how cold it is. This thing was out of there, unless, you know, it probably came out of there because when I lifted the cover off it was stuck to it, so I don't think that had anything to do with it. But the only other thing that I did differently was I took and blew this off, and I think obviously this is probably the resistor. Underneath this cover is probably the resistor for the fan switch, obviously, because it's right here, because it draws air over it to keep it cool. But other than that, I just wiggled the you can't really see it back there, but I wiggled the switch wire there, and I don't know why it's working. Obviously the fan motors are good, so I don't know why what it is. I'm not sure what these things are here, if these are resistors or diodes here, or just simply connectors. I think they're just connectors, but I don't know for sure. I wish I had a, well, let me see here, wait just a minute. There's this piece of paper here, and I don't know, it doesn't really, this gives a parts Yeah. Yeah, that's all that gives you. That was on the top up there, so I don't think that's gonna really help me much, but I don't know what to say here. I don't want to put it all back together and then get out in the field and then it does the same darn thing again. Maybe I'm just gonna have to try shutting it on and off, closing the cab door and just seeing here. Do that back and forth here. I don't know, but I don't know what to make of it here, because it I mean, all the settings work, and I mean, the air conditioner, it's working, but it's just like it's just having trouble with the fan. I know there for a little bit too, even the windshield wiper, that wasn't even working, and then that started working too. So it like had to be like a connection issue of some sorts. So I don't know. Let's try the slamming the door shut here. Closing it, I don't know. Yeah, it just I don't know. I don't know. It seems to be working just fine now, so I don't know what to do with it. It must be some sort of a ground issue. I know that back here there was a ground wire was off, and I put that on earlier, but it didn't make any difference. So I don't think it's that. That thing has been loose. The ground wire has been loose for a long time. If you get a closer look here at it, yeah, there's like a ground wire right up here. I just put a vice grip on it to see if it made a difference, but I don't know. I really don't know. Sometimes I don't like that when something works and you don't know what you did to it. And that really bugs me because, like I say, I don't want to have to take this all apart. I don't want to be in the middle of chopping and take it all apart, but maybe I'm just gonna have to leave it sit here overnight, and tomorrow I'll try it again, see what happens. Like I said, maybe it was just wiggling some of those wires up there, blowing something off, you know, who knows. I would just like to know for sure, but I don't know. It's probably just a bad ground connection, and so I don't know. Yeah, but I gotta get ready here and go, and so it's time for me to head out to go to that field plot tour thing, and so other than that, I don't know what else to say. So yeah, that's kind of what I was working on here. I was gonna work on here this afternoon. Like I say, we're just still waiting, just getting things ready for chopping corn silage, and hopefully it's gonna go here. Hopefully next week, next Monday, we'll start chopping corn silage. So I still got to deal with the silo yet. I still got to get the silo ready to go, get that loader out. But you know, I'm gonna try to keep you guys posted on the progress around here and stuff. So, but so anyways, I got to get going. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. I'll let you know when I find out with that, for sure, if I find out anything. So so anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody that's subscribed to my channel, and please check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman, and I'll also please hit that subscribe button. So anyways, I gotta run, so I'll catch you later.